Hi, I'm Teryn and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If you're new, I make a lot of skincare focused beauty content as well as fashion and life content. If that interests you, please be sure to check out my other videos, like this video, and subscribe. I'm really excited about this video. I'm coming back to do an updated review of the Aveeno Protect and Hydrate sunscreen. This is the new weightless formula. I've had this sunscreen for a while, but since I did a video of the older formula, I wanted to take some time between these videos. I'll tell you a little bit about this product. This is the Aveeno Protect and Hydrate sunscreen, broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection. This is all day hydration with prebiotic oats. It's oxybenzone free, sweat and water resistant for 80 minutes, and it's SPF 60, and it's in 3 fluid ounces or 88 milliliters. So this sunscreen should last you 1 month. Aveeno has you covered with invisible broad spectrum UVA and UVB SPF 60 sunscreen lotion with prebiotic oats. Helps to leave skin feeling soft and moisturized all day and to combat sun-induced free radicals that accelerate skin aging. It's refreshing and weightless, non-greasy, hypoallergenic, free of parabens, phthalates, dyes, oils. Aveeno dermatologists recommend it for over 65 years, and the active ingredients are avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene. I purchased this from Target for $8.99. Of course, that price may vary depending on your location. So I'm gonna do a first impressions and a review of the sunscreen. Of course, I have tried out the older formula. I already did my skincare routine. I already have videos on that if you wanna watch it, but ooh, we're gonna have to shake this up. It smells similar to the previous formula, but a little bit different. Like not as sweet. Okay, so I shook it up a little bit. You can see there's a little bit of separation with the oil, so that's why I shook it up. I'm gonna do this. It's looking a little bit greasy, but it says it's non-greasy. Okay, here we are. So I'm just gonna smudge that on. My not so obvious first impression is that it kind of smells like crayon. The older formula for the sunscreen has a sweeter smell to it. My second first impression, which is the obvious one, is that I look super, super greasy. And I'm honestly not sure why, because the other sunscreen didn't give me that effect. I'm gonna let this set in for a while before I kind of make the assumption that I'm gonna look like a butterball all day. I'm thinking that this has to dry like matte. So I put some on my chest, I put some on my neck and my ears. I'm gonna put some behind my ears as well, even though my hair will cover. When I was applying the sunscreen, it did feel greasy, despite it saying that it's a non-greasy formula and that it's weightless, but I'm guessing that maybe they're trying to go the approach like the Paula's Choice sunscreen that I reviewed that has a more watery consistency to it. You absolutely have to shake this up, or else you will open it and it'll just like pour out. So definitely shake it up. On my cheeks, it doesn't feel as greasy as it looks, but like definitely once you get into like the T-zone, it definitely feels a little bit more greasy. It's been about 30 minutes and it's still pretty greasy looking. On my neck, it feels greasy. And the skincare routine I did this morning was just this La Roche-Posay cleanser that I use all the time, and then my clindamycin and benzoyl peroxide combination. So that's not particularly moisturizing, the clindamycin benzoyl peroxide. This is still giving like a greasy appearance, but I'm gonna take it with me throughout the day. I'm obviously gonna have to reapply it throughout the day, and I'll show you guys what that looks like, and hopefully it kind of chills out because I just feel like I look super greasy. So I ended up reapplying the sunscreen 3 times today. It definitely felt greasy when I first applied it, and then it would kind of set into the skin, but it still produces a shinier finish. It's not super greasy as when I first applied it, but it's definitely shiny. If you have oily skin and are concerned about the appearance of your oily skin, I would avoid this sunscreen. On the other hand, if you have dry skin or if your skin gets drier in the colder months, I recommend using this sunscreen. I prefer the old formula to this new formula for sure, but I can see the benefits of the formula changing. Personally, I don't give this the best rating. I would give this like maybe a B- if I were to grade it, just because when applying it, and I applied it with the recommended amount of sunscreen, probably even less than that, it was way too greasy, even with me shaking it up, because you didn't see it in the video, but I shook it up for a good amount of time. I don't know if I wasn't supposed to shake it up, but when it was coming out of the bottle separated, I felt like I did need to shake the bottle. That initial appearance was way too much for me. I feel like that is way too much for anybody. Again, if you have dry skin, flaky skin, I recommend using this sunscreen. I'm obviously going to continue to use it since I already bought it, but I don't think I will be purchasing this again in the future, and that kind of makes me sad because I really did love this sunscreen. It was just too much for me. Maybe in the colder months it might be better for my skin. It's very hot. It got up to almost 90 degrees today and it's very humid. So this is definitely not the best sunscreen for me to wear based on my skin and my environment. You can see that my skin kind of has a luster to it. It doesn't look as oily and greasy as it did before, but it definitely has a shine to it, and even to touch, it has a nice hand, but it does kind of feel a little bit oily, and that's to be expected. I don't feel super oily. My biggest hang up about this sunscreen is the initial application. If I decided I was gonna wear makeup today, I would have to wait a really long time for the sunscreen to set in. It wasn't set in after 30 minutes, and I would probably have to dab some off my face. Again, sun protection is super important. I live in a very sunny area, and I don't want to risk the health of my skin. Let me know in the comments what you think about this sunscreen. I'm gonna read off a comment of the week. This week's comment of the week is going to Amy Barnes. It's actually on my old video of reviewing this sunscreen, the older formula. It says, great review. I bought this last night on my local Walmart for $2.50, 2.0 fluid ounces, SPF 60 new weightless formula. I love that it's oxybenzone free for my sensitive skin. So again, if you have sensitive skin, the fact that it is oxybenzone free is a plus. Maybe this was just how my skin reacted to it. After it sets in, it does feel like the old formula. I don't remember the old formula ever looking like that on my face. And yes, this looks weird. I had to go and record on my phone. I had to find an old SD card. My current SD card broke just now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. How does your skin react to this sunscreen? Was your face a super greasy ball like mine? As always, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment for more videos. Thank you again.